First things first, if you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
So after I've landed on the planet, on Olympus, usually the first thing I'll do is I'll gather stone and sticks and fiber, and I will get wood, just everything I can get my hands on. So like oxide is something I will pick up off the ground instead of mining it, because it's a lot easier just to pick up as you go. That's just the way I like to do it. So you can get berries, there's some melons. So see, I just leveled up just from picking a whole bunch of fiber. And so we're already rocking. What we got? A filter, a campfire, a bed, and a stone knife. Important. And then I start crafting right away. Especially a weapon. You'll want to have that weapon because you will be attacked by the Taurinus, and the wolves usually are pretty aggressive. It seems like I'm always fighting them off. Now, another thing I like to do is once I've landed, I like to get the wood that my ship knocked over, the trees. You're going to need massive wood. You'll never be, until you level up to a point where you don't need wood, you'll be getting a ton of wood. Now, I dropped down without any workshop items, so it's just a suit. So I have no tools with me. Basically, I'm like starting over. I'm leveling a character, and at the same time I'm showing you guys how you can do it without in open world instead of doing the missions instead. I must have heard something because you have to be careful. You can kind of hear the wolves. They pant, and that's your alarm to be looking around, because they'll come up behind you. Same with the Taurinus. They do it too. And it's super annoying. Actually, I'm kind of depressed that they made the one thing that looks like a horse mean. I mean, I wish, I really like horses, but I guess I'm getting off the subject. Get some more melons and carrots. And careful when you chop down the trees, because they'll flip back and they'll hit you and give you a concussion. And they do it a lot, and I think it happens in this one. Watch. I'm going to cut this tree down. Flip. Get those. I also like to do the stumps too, because it has pretty good, you get a lot of points out of it, plus you do get a good amount of wood. Now if you look up into the left hand side, up at the top, you can see that I got a solo point. That's one of the perks of playing on your own, is you have the solo points. I heard a wolf. I won't use my talent points. I'll just use my solo points, and then I'll decide how I want to level this character. If I want to put it in the bow, or if I want to do husbandry, or I want to garden, whatever my choice is, or what I'm going to do on this particular open world. So this is the tedious part, is chopping wood. I kind of find it cathartic. Just do. I like the thought that I'm doing something or working in the game, or I'm not just shooting at stuff. That's why I tend to like survival, which is probably too much information. You don't need to know all that, but there it is. More wood. Sometimes it sinks through the ground. Yeah. I don't know why the ground always sucks up all the wood. So let's get this other stump. And you'll notice when you first come down that you're mostly looking at the ground. You don't look around much because you're busy getting all your resources. At least that's the case for me. Alright, I'm encumbered now. Quite a bit of wood. So, it looks like I need a campfire. What are we gonna get? I think we need the fire whacker, the wood building set, some cloth, some covering, and, well, I went too fast for me to... don't need me to tell you everything. Actually got enough to make covering. It's cloth armor, but any armor is better than nothing. But right now, I already know how much I need. Like 4 wood floors, 9 beams, 8 walls, and 4 ramps, which is going to be the roof. And I can put up my base fairly quickly once I have those things. Another thing is, after this, I won't chop much wood unless it's already fallen from a storm. I'll do stumps. I just pick up stumps. I'll go to, or logs or whatever. I will chop those down instead because I can get quite a bit of wood out of it. And you get your points without having to chop a whole bunch of trees down. And plus, well, it looks kind of ugly after a while if you chop all your wood down, all your trees down. Looks like I leveled up again. Phew. Okay. So I hear a wolf, and there he is. A level 5. And that was really bad. I got him there. This is my best fighting. And we got another wolf. And I got him. Which is good. Now I got some more fur, which I don't think is very much. It seems like the higher the level of the wolf, the more fur you get. I don't remember. I think so. Okay, some carrots. That'll help my health go up. It's the same. Most games are that way. And I think I got annoyed here because I wanted the bones from the wolf. And he's just not here. And that's something I don't like either, is if the carcass always kind of disappears. But it's not... Yeah, I got annoyed. Okay, so we only got 5 fur out of that. That doesn't seem right. Actually, I'm looking at this and I kind of feel like I should have looked up a little more so you guys can see. Maybe I do later in the video. Also, on your stone tools and stuff, you'll need to fix them constantly. And as soon as you level up to the point where you're using iron tools or steel tools, you won't have that problem. You won't have to constantly repair them as much. So I always kind of go to the same place because it's flat there. So looks like we're gonna get a storm, and it looks as if it's just gonna be winds. And of course I want stamina. That's the first thing I pick over health. Stamina. Okay. So you can make shelter out of a rock. You just hollow it out with your pickaxe. And you can get inside for the worst parts of the storm. You don't have to be in there the whole storm. I learned that. I mean, you can take a little exposure. It won't hurt you. But once you reach where you don't have no shelter and you're getting storm exposure and it reaches into the red zone, then you're going to take damage. And you don't want that. So what I'll do is I'll go in and get in these rocks, and I'll kind of craft while I'm in there. See, it's quick. And then you're in shelter, and the trees aren't falling on you, and they won't kill you. So looks like I've decided to make some armor. It's just cloth armor, but it's better than nothing. Okay. So I think put these on my hotbar. Looks like I got another solo point too. Good. I think it's time to make some arrows. Stamina. Let's see. Let's get the pieces, the wood bow, the bandages, the torch. The wood bow is not that good, but it's I think it's better than the knife. Less likely to get hit. The trees are falling. So this is usually my favorite spot. I think I pick this spot every time I come down on Olympus. Get the white key. Okay. Much better. Let's put the walls up. Make those windows so we can see out at the pretty lake. So we don't have the corner pieces, but that's okay. Also, when you set down your campfire, keep it away from your base because it can start a fire in your base. If it's too close, it'll, well, I've lost a lot of bases that way. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Get my corner pieces. I don't know if that's what they're called. Oh, angled. The wood walls that are angled. Let's see, we'll finish off my armor, my cloth armor. Okay, we need a door. Looks like we're going to need one more ramp too. Okay, base is done. There's a Torino, I can hear it. Hey, you're a wolf. Okay. I kind of want to see what that vein is, but I guess I didn't look. Oh, I'm making my wood bowl that time. There they are. Now watch this. I get ganged up on. It just, you'll see. It's just not right. You can see him coming. Here he comes. Watch it. Oh, he got me too. Here comes another one. I can't remember if a wolf comes up or not. I don't remember. I needed the fur. What little fur I got out of him. Oh, I didn't even get any out of him. What about her? Got some. Also, I think I can make a bone knife now, so that'll be helpful. And I need more fur. The next video I do, I'm going to put my head up a little higher. It seems like it's a little low. Tyrannus. It's hard for me to say that. I want to say Tyrannus, but it's not. It's Tyrannus. Where's the wolfie? I need the big bad wolf. Do I have any solo points? I don't think so. Here's my bone. That's the... I'm sorry. My bone knife. My bone knife. Sorry about that. Sometimes I don't even bother with a deer. If you miss, it's a waste of arrow. I just rather just go after the animals that come after me. which is bears, wolves, and Taurinus. There's a wolf. Can I get him? Nope. He's too far away. Oh well. Get him. Almost. This bow just isn't powerful enough. Oh, here comes another one. Okay, we're almost one fur away from making a bed. Okay. Just one piece of fur. More oxide. So I've got to go find one more animal to get enough fur. It's getting late. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Like I said, this bow just isn't powerful enough. Oh well. Once I get a long bow, it'll be a lot better. Oh. I hear a wolf. Nope. I can hear him. Even just one rabbit would work. Get some veggies while I'm at it. Taurinus I'll have to do. Okay, we're set. This is going to be our first night. We got shelter, we got a bed, a campfire, and a water filter. All set to go. You'll want to set your spawn point. Well, it's a little early to go to sleep, so we did really well. But don't forget to set your spawn point so that you return there and you can go get your bag if you die. So, just something to remember. This was kind of fun. I enjoyed making this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed my video. I really appreciate it. Bedtime. Almost. Look at that view. Isn't that nice? Well, this is saying goodnight, everyone. Bye-bye.